welcome to Kamani B. I am her, bringing you to another mother-in video. What's up? How y'all doing today? If you are new, what's up, girl? Hey, welcome. I'm glad you made it over to my channel. If you are returning, girl, if you came back for another one and back for another one and back for another one, damn, you loyal. But today's video is going to be 2 essential items that I chose to buy. I never really thought about buying these items before. I was just scrolling on Amazon and I thought that these 2 items would be pretty convenient for like the pre-launch of my business, if you want to say. First thing is a planner. So it goes from 2020 to 2024, and on the back it has some of the other options that you can definitely get separately, or you can definitely get some different stuff if you are really liking the product that you receive. So it has multiple sections. If you guys see, I actually put sticky notes up at the top with some paper clips, so I can kind of keep that as a bookmark. The first section is going to be overview. So this is the overview of your whole year, and that's what OV means right here. So the second section is going to be your month. So this sticky note is gonna move monthly, and that's why it just has the general KX for Kamani exclusive, and I'm gonna change that over once we get into September. But it just has the whole month that you can go through and you can write all of your events. The next one is going to be contacts. So maybe I can put the contacts of certain vendors in here. I can put contacts for anybody important that I have to go through and contact. So I thought that this was pretty cool. You can always have everything written down, and that can always work in the long run, not having everything electronically. And the next one is going to be my favorite section of them all. When I went through the book, when I got it, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be like, this is holy grail right here. This is amen. This is amen. Alright, so this one is passwords. So you can actually write down the website and everything for your password. Me, I've been making accounts for a lot of things for my business, and honestly, I've been forgetting some of the passwords, and I just be having Google fill it in for me, but we can't do that, honey. We gotta make sure that we are secured and our platform is secured as well. So having my passwords written down as well as electronically, that is just holy grail right there. The password part is like a diary. I do not ever want to lose this book, honey. They'll be having all my passwords out here. And the last section is going to be notes. So you can put any notes that you have in here. And that is all the pages for this book, and we're going to head into the next item. Alright, y'all, so the next item is kind of like a satchel. I'm gonna call it a satchel, and it has a zipper all the way around. It's not zipped up right now because that pink book, it actually fits in here. The first thing that really made me purchase this was the solar calculator. So the solar calculator is actually what bought me and what made me want to get this. On the other side, it actually comes with a notepad. So the notepad is pretty thin, and I did go through and I filled some of the pages up already. And this was just me brainstorming at work while working on my side hustles. And then here I just have 2 pens and 1 pencil. Especially for that password section, I definitely wanted to go through and have a mechanical pencil. I'm still very much in the beginning of the process, so a lot is going to change. A lot has changed, so I'm just making sure I got a little pencil so I can erase and, you know, redo. Next thing is the zipper pocket. So in the zipper pocket, I basically have everything important documents. I also have some sticky notes in here as well. So I just have a few sticky notes that I actually use, like you guys seen, for the planner. This is actually from my first business, my lip gloss business, and I'm actually going to be making a video in regards to that pretty soon. So I have some notes right here that I wrote down from that business. So I can have this for a reference, and I can go back and you guys can actually see what I actually had in mind when I was planning that business. And the last 2 things are actually printouts from Pinterest that I seen just by looking in the business category, and I was going through to see what things would be useful. First thing is actually for your packaging. So when I read this, I'm like, well, I've never thought that deep into packaging, so I'm definitely going to print this out. This is pretty cool. It gives you a couple of options. So you have an option for like recycled and paper packaging. You can have a sleek glossy feel. You can have a natural organic feel, and I actually went with the sleek or the natural organic which then brought me down to like a texture packaging, and then over here was like a gloss UV type of packaging. I thought it was very convenient for me to even think that far into my packaging, and now that I kind of have my eyes open more, going through and picking out what you guys will have when it's shipped to you, because you definitely want that to be exciting. Like, that's kind of like your first impression. So I definitely am glad that I found that printout. Last thing was like holy grail for me. It saved a lot. When I actually went through this, I'm like, whoa, I was probably not going to do some of the stuff on the list, so I'm glad that I found this. And this is actually a checklist for starting your business. So it has some brainstorming right here, and I'm obviously past those stages. So I filled in what I know my business is going to be. So KX, Kamani X, and Kamani Exclusive. So that's kind of like the name branding, but the actual name and the legal name is Kamani Exclusive, the last one. Then I have my target audience. It's a pretty small section, so I had to keep it generalized. And then it has a bunch of different sections that you can go through and you can check off if you have finished those or not. So I thought that was really, really cool. There's some things in here that I didn't even think of doing, like I said. So I have some of these checked off. So I know that once I do check all of these off, I'm going to be over prepared. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be ready for whatever this business has to throw at me. And like I said, I definitely will link these down below. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what your favorite item was, or the favorite section of each item. And if you guys do go through and purchase these, please let me know. Let me know if it was convenient for you, if you found something else. Stay tuned for the next one, and make sure you check out the last ones, period. I'll see you guys later. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I always do weird stuff at the end of my video. But I'm just gonna say peace. We out.